Okay, what is going on, guys? Xpertfusion here, and I gotta make this video, okay? Because there's no other YouTubers who are gonna make this video, because all the YouTubers they don't want to focus on, any kind of hate that's going on in Call of Duty community. They like to just talk about stuff going on, like in Call of Duty overall. There's really no YouTubers who like to do this, and I really wanted to do it because of the fact that it just got me like so aggravated. Because, all right, whenever I see something in Call of Duty, it's just I've been playing Call of Duty for so long, okay? I've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 3, okay? Which is a while, and I played every Call of Duty since then. And whenever I get into conversations with people, they always assume I'm a 12-year-old or something whose first Call of Duty was Black Ops 2 or something like that. But that's completely untrue. I'm a lot older than that, and I started in Call of Duty 3. So that's something that pisses me off, first of all, is that. And I mean, it would have to do with the fact that I just want people to enjoy stuff. I just want them to enjoy the things I enjoy. Like whenever I see a movie or a TV show or something and I really, really, really like it, I want other people to like it the same way I do, because I want my interests to be common interests throughout a bunch of people. Now here's the problem with the things I like. The things I like are usually very popular things, like Call of Duty and The Walking Dead. They're very popular. So you're going to get a lot more people into the community. Therefore, it leaves room for a lot more people like the haters that decide they need to hate on every little thing that happens because they just can never be happy. Now, this is very prominent in Call of Duty, and it's been like this for the past few years now, and they've been hating on the future stuff and all that, and this just pisses me off so much because they finally, I mean, yes, Black Ops 3 took place in the past, but they finally give us, something that's in the past, no exosuits, and you know what? People still hate on it because they have to find something to hate on. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is a good example. No exosuits or no future in the zombies. I'm talking about zombies right now, not the multiplayer. And people still hate on Black Ops 3 zombies a lot. And the reasoning for people hating on Infinite Warfare zombies are pretty bogus, to be honest. Their reasonings are just really dumb. And I have no problem with you having your own opinion, just saying I don't think it looks that good. Okay, it's your own opinion. I don't really care. But when you give your reasoning and it's just invalid reasoning, it's just really dumb reason to hate on a game, then that's where I hit I start complaining to them, because I'm like, you're just really dumb. Honestly, like, they just can never be happy with anything. I am really happy for this game because it looks great. I mean, everyone's complaining it looks childish and stuff. It's been childish the whole time. It's a video game. Video games are not meant to be serious. They're a video game. At the end of the day, all they're meant to be is fun. And you know what? This looks fun. Okay, I don't care what anyone says, this looks really fucking fun. Now let me read off some comments, okay? Some really invalid, just dumb, irrelevant comments on, the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies reveal trailer. And I'm gonna rant basically about them. I've done this for a couple things. I've done this for the Black Ops 3 Ground Krovi trailer. I did this for the Infinite Warfare trailer. I like reading comments and talking about them on my videos. So this one is okay, let me read this off. So he goes, what the fuck? Here we go again. So he says, zombies in amusement park, roller coasters, cringy characters, and dancing. Yeah, dancing zombies. I were hoping, bad grammar right off the start. I were hoping Infinite Warfare Zombies to be like this. Some kind of a space station full of zombies and cool looking futuristic guns, and the characters would be 2 guys, 1 girl, and a robot who has issues with programming. But instead of this is what we get. This is probably worse than Shadows of Evil. First of all, Shadows of Evil was a great map. Shut the fuck up, man. I'm telling you, Shadows of Evil was a great map. One of my favorites. I'm not going to lie. I think that's just my opinion, but I love Shadows of Evil. And he says you would rather have a space station full of zombies with futuristic guns. And here's the thing. If they had that... Shit, I dropped my fucking phone. If they had that, you would not be enjoying it. You would still hate on it because it's in the future. That's the thing. No matter what they do, if it has a Call of Duty title in it and it's not Treyarch, you're gonna hate on it. If it's not Treyarch, it's not simple, if it's not exactly what you want, you hate on it. That's the thing. This is not exactly what I wanted. I would have taken something else. There are other things I would have wanted. I've always wanted a carnival map or amusement park, like theme park type map. Always wanted that. Would I have rather it been a regular theme park, like something modern day with modern day weapons and normal characters and not in the 80s and no dancing zombies? Yeah, I would rather have that, with a normal roller coaster, like for example Six Flags. Take Six Flags and make that a zombie map. I would rather have that. But you know what? I don't give a fuck, because at least we're getting it in some way, shape, or form that makes me happy. We're having a roller coaster on this map. We have a merry-go-round, like that spinning rocket thing that looked like a merry-go-round type of a thing. You know, we had all these different rides at the arcades and stuff, and instead of complaining and saying what I wanted the perfect game to be, can I just acknowledge that at least they're doing what I've been wanting for the past, like, 5 years? Like, really? So this dude is saying he was hoping it for be a little different. Not a little different, a lot different, actually. But what the hell is so bad with... Okay, so he says this is the bad thing about it. He says zombies in an amusement park. First of all, amusement park, what's so bad about that? We've had Left 4 Dead amusement park zombies. We've had... Oh, don't forget about Zombieland, the movie, with the amusement park zombies. Zombies in amusement parks, they work together so well. They just do. Zombie clowns, they work together. Then he says roller coasters. Well, how is that a bad thing? He says cringy characters. Well, here's the thing. It's the 80s, okay? That's what the whole map is based off of, the 80s. That was the cringe era. You watch a TV show or anything back in the 80s, they're cringy. Trust me, they have cringy dialogue, cringy everything. They're cringy because they're not what we're used to today, okay? They're all dancing because the 80s was all about dancing, and it's all amusement park. Space is space themed because the 80s was all about space. They loved space cartoons back then. The Jetsons, remember the Jetsons? It was all space stuff, you know? And it just goes with the game. I mean, the game is taking place in space for a lot of it in the campaign and the multiplayer, so it just works out absolutely perfectly. And they don't have exosuits, so how is that a bad thing? Let me go on to the next comment. I'm already, like, dying of breath because I'm just talking way too fast. But, okay, so this dude says, please dislike this childish nonsense. Imagine how hard the Battlefield community is laughing after coming here and seeing zombies breakdancing. I didn't think they could get any worse, but I've just been proven wrong. Alright, the dancing zombies, what is so bad about that? Okay, yes, they did show them a little bit too much in the trailer because I guess they wanted to, you know, express the fact that this map is going to be a fun map. But they did show the dancing a little too much. People are thinking that's going to be a little bit more in the map than we think. Like, they're going to just be dancing the whole time, but that's not true at all. The only time they're ever going to be dancing is in 2 occasions that we saw in the trailer. First of all, with the new Monkey Bomb boombox thingy with the C4 strapped onto it, they go over to that, they're attracted to it, they dance around it, and then it blows up. And then we also have that one trap in the disco room where you call a trap in, they all get attracted to the disco floor, they all start dancing, and then they start getting laser shotted. You know, the lasers come out of the disco and kill them. Only 2 times that I ever saw them dancing. Yes, they did show those 2 times very often in the trailer, but why does that matter, really? So, I don't know. And then someone says, what the fuck is COD now? It's like, who cares what it is? It's a fun game. It's just ridiculous, these comments, man. They're absolutely ridiculous. Alright, and next we have a really intelligent comment. He says, this isn't the zombies I once knew and loved and knew. So, first of all, if you love the old zombies and you don't like the new zombies, then you know what? All you have to do is you don't have to comment on this video, okay? I understand why you watched it. Maybe you wanted to see how it was, see if you were going to like it. You know, you have the full right to watch it. But what was the point of this comment? And he's angry about it. You know what? If you love the old zombies, guess what? Go fucking play it. No one is making you play these new maps, okay? They're here, and they're not taken away from your old map. That's something a lot of people seem to think. They think this is ruining the old maps. How is it taking anything away from the old maps? It's not. It's not like replacing the old maps. They're not just, oh, we're going to remove all World at War and Black Ops 1 maps and just put these in. You can't play those maps anymore, but you can only play these. Are they doing that? I don't think so. I mean, not that I know of. I mean, really, like, it's so dumb, man. It's all the haters are just, they're either really young kids who just feel the need to hate on Call of Duty because they feel like it's a new cool thing to, you know, hate on Call of Duty, love Battlefield 1 and everything, where I'm not even that excited for Battlefield 1, trust me. Like, I know Battlefield fanboys are going to freak out. Like, it looks good, but it's not, like, Battlefield's just one of those games you can't play for that long and enjoy, you know? Call of Duty, you can play a million times and never get bored of it. Battlefield's that game you play, like, once a week, and it's, like, fun that one time, but it's never fun ever. You can't just play it consecutively like you can Call of Duty, which is why I love Call of Duty a lot more, because I can actually play it consecutively. Next comment. This dude says, okay, so let's take exactly what the fans have told us they do. Oh, I read that wrong. So let's take exactly what the fans have told us they do not want and build on it. So the fans told us we don't want exosuits and we don't want futuristic, like in the time setting. What is this? This is not futuristic. I mean, in terms of the time period, it's the 80s. Yes, it has a futuristic theme to it because it's a theme park, and theme parks might have futuristic themes in it. We don't know. Theme parks are like that sometimes. and there's no exosuits. So they're taking the two things that people have been complaining about the most, and they're removing them. So this dude makes no sense. That just, I don't understand, man. These people just don't make any fucking sense. Like, what do they want? I know they want a World War II Call of Duty, but if you want that so badly, just wait a few years, because they're gonna get to that. Okay, this is the futuristic time era in Call of Duty. The past few Call of Duties have been all futuristic, and they're trying to make the fans happy by giving us a Call of Duty 4 remastered and by giving us zombies not in the future. But you guys just still can't seem to be happy because you can't wait a year or two for the World War II Call of Duties to come out, because they're gonna go back to it. Okay, trust me, they will. After all this hate, I guarantee you're never going to do exosuits again, to be honest. The only thing I think is going to stay over is supply drops, because of the fact that those are good for making money, and it's just a business thing, you know? Okay, I'm just going to read the next comment. We have, remember the days when we used to train around the dark and atmospheric map of Derries. Yeah, I remember. You can still play that. No one's stopping you. But here's the thing. This is still a dark map. This is still an atmospheric map. But people just think it's, you know, normal to hate on the new things. Yes, it was a lot more simple back then. Why is that a good thing if it was simple? You know, simple is not always good. Sometimes simple is not fun. Simple is boring, okay? That's why I do like newer zombie maps a little better. Yes, I love the nostalgic days back in World of War. Like I said, I started playing Call of Duty back in Call of Duty 3, so I played World of War all the fucking time back in the day when it was first out in like 2008 or whatever, and I loved it. But now we have more maps, we have new zombies, we have new Call of Duties that I love even more, okay? Yes, there's some Call of Duties every now and then we get that I don't really like that much, not as much as others. Like, I didn't like Advanced Warfare as much as others, but doesn't mean I didn't like it. You know, I still played it. I liked Exozombies, okay? I'm the only one who actually enjoyed it. The people who are actually saying this looks like Exozombies are complete bullshit, because Exozombies, the only two bad things about it were exosuits and all the special zombies. There's a lot of special zombies, and I don't like how they have like a million different special zombies. Every now and then you can have a few, but like a million of them is a bit ridiculous. Only two things I don't like about Exozombies. And guess what? This Zombies doesn't have either of that. Really, it doesn't. So I don't see the big complaints here. Like, it's just the complaints are just absolutely ridiculous, man. And they're all over the place. It's so bad. And then we have Call of Duty Infinite cringe. It's like, it's the 80s, man. Just fucking, like, I don't even know. OMG, this looks worse than Transit and Exozombies. First of all, Exozombies wasn't that bad. Second of all, no, it does not look worse than Transit, and it will not be worse than Transit. So shut the fuck up. And I do think this is going to be better than Exozombies, even though I liked Exozombies. You know, maps like Carrier, I enjoyed. So, just got to take a drink of water real quick because I'm talking way too fast. Okay, so this is a smart comment. Like, I'm not like being sarcastic. This is actually a smart comment. The dude was quoting people. He said, "We want the old zombies back," and then he says, "Treyarch gives us the giant," and then they say, "We want something new and innovative," and then they give us innovative maps in BO3 like Rock Crovey and the Rise and Rock. Then they say, "We're sick of the future." Then they give us an 80s style zombie map. This isn't serious enough. It's like. And then he says COD fans are the most impossible to please fan base on planet Earth. And that is completely true. They cannot fucking please anybody. I don't understand. Like, even if they were to go back to World War II, which they are in a year or so, like, I guarantee Sledgehammer will. Not maybe World War II, maybe like Vietnam War or something, but it'll be something in the past. It'll probably be more serious is my guess. And they're still going to be complaining. If it's too serious, you know what they're going to say? They're going to say it's too serious, and that's boring. They're going to say that. I guarantee you. They're going to say it's too bland, it's too boring, it's too gray, it's nothing fun about it. We want this game to be fun again like it was in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Remember those days? Back to Black. That's going to happen. That's going to happen in the next 3 years, and I'm not prepared for it because the amount of, like, face palming I'm going to be doing looking at YouTube comment sections is going to be unreal. It's going to be completely unreal. And then this guy says COD fans are the most hypocritical game communities on Earth. That is so true, man. Now we have, remember when zombies used to be creepy, eerie, with maybe 1 or 2 laughs thrown in? Weren't those the good old days? It looks like they made it for a Happy Meal demographic, and while the zombies in an amusement park reminds me of the film Zombieland, this just looks really bad. Leave the zombies to Treyarch, Infinity Ward, go make a new Extinction story. So first of all, the people saying that they would rather have Extinction are complete bullshitting, because if they did do Extinction, they would still be probably put in the same hate comments saying, "Oh, it's not Treyarch zombies. This looks like it's really dumb." They would say that same thing. Not saying I didn't like Extinction. I did enjoy Extinction, but I do agree with him on a little bit of this. I did like it, how zombies were more creepy back in the day and stuff. But who's to say it's not still creepy? I mean, Grok Krovi's a pretty scary map, I'm not gonna lie. Durais and Drak has some scary elements in it. Even Shadows of Evil every now and then. I mean, it's still scary. I mean, it's not 100% scary, but it's still got some scary elements to it. And this is not meant to be scary. I mean, not everything about it's meant to be scary. It's not like they're trying to be scary and they're saying, "Oh, this is gonna be the scariest thing since World at War." They're not saying that. They're just saying we're gonna have a fun time because it looks fucking fun. And I mean, it just does. I mean, you can't tell me that does not look really, really fun. I mean, people who think it doesn't are just 12-year-old kids who would rather have boring Durais training around in circles for 3 years. I mean, I know a lot of older people are saying they don't like this new Zombies 2. That's mainly because of nostalgic purposes, because of the fact that they played it when they were a kid and that made them enjoy it more. But there are some younger kids who are complaining about this. I can tell because of the profile pictures being like Despicable Me or Pokemon characters or some bullshit. Alright, now, wait. Okay, this is a smart comment. I did put some smart comments in this because I was, gonna go over some pretty smart points. So this person says, I really don't see the issue with this. There's comments like Call of Duty's a joke now, or it's not the same before. COD finally changes after a year of it's the same thing every year. People don't like to change. It's obvious the developers don't listen to us. Like, he was putting down quotes like what people say. Game was being made 3 years prior. They released the Modern Warfare Remastered in the hopes of not entirely flunking the game. They even admitted that they knew the game wouldn't make as much fun as Black Ops 3, which wasn't even that impressive itself. Now people complain about Zombies, even though it's been 6 years since it could have last been taken seriously. Just look at Transit Crew on Black Ops 2. If you dislike it, you hate it solely because it's Call of Duty. You can't be serious. No one here has ever even played the game, most likely. So how can you already tell it's bad solely because it's futuristic? Even though this isn't futuristic. You should look forward now because it's likely that it's likely that past this game you should look for. I don't know, this guy doesn't have the best grammar in the world, but he makes a good point in the terms that they are all complaining about, not being serious and stuff, but it's never been serious. It really hasn't. I mean, and it's a good change. I don't need it to be serious. I mean, look back at Dead Ops Arcade. I mean, was that serious? No, that was not serious. And neither was freaking Monkey Bombs. How are Monkey Bombs serious? How are Monkey Bombs with spacesuits on serious? I mean, come on. Like, you can't take that seriously. But people just think it's, it was always serious because they didn't look in depth into the game and realize what it really was. It was a fun joke game, and it made it into a big game that's so much fun to this day. And it's always fun. I mean, Black Ops 3, as much as the storyline is pretty serious, it's still really, really goofy and fun. I mean, we have dragons, we have spiders, we have all this stuff that you wouldn't think to see in a zombie game mode, but it isn't. And it works. It's fun. So, I don't know. Alright, this comment is definitely by a 12-year-old. If it's not, I'll be very surprised. He says, actually, kill yourself, whoever made this. Come on, let's dislike bomb this because they're trying to ruin yet another good thing. They're not ruining anything. They're not taking away from anything. They're just making an innovative game mode for their thing. A cool map, an amusement park map. I've been wanting this map for years. Everyone's been wanting an amusement park map, but they still complain about it. So, worse than the original trailer for Infinite Warfare, which is bullshit because that has 3 million dislikes and only 500,000 likes, when this one already has more likes and dislikes, which is a good thing for Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare usually doesn't get more likes and dislikes. And he says, I'd rather play the multiplayer over Zombies. Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 are the only games that made Zombies right, which they're really the only games that ever did Zombies. I mean, the only other game that was Exosuits, so it doesn't really make sense. And he said, one day someone else will be better at making Zombies, but not today. First of all, no one else is going to beat Treyarch, at least in my opinion. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, people act like they have to beat Treyarch Zombies in order for it to be good, which is complete bullshit. They don't have to beat anybody. All they have to do is make a game mode that's fun to play in the time where we're not having a Treyarch Call of Duty. Because yes, I like Treyarch Call of Duty more, but for the time being, I will play any Zombies game mode. I played Exo Zombies and Extinction a lot because it was in the middle when we were waiting for our Treyarch Zombies to come out. And you know what? I enjoyed that time. I enjoyed it because I had something to do other than campaign and multiplayer, which is nice to have something extra to do and have something extra to look forward to. And look at all these zombie YouTubers. They're thriving because of all these zombies. We get zombies all year long now, and I freaking love that, man. I freaking love that. So, and then someone says, I don't hate it, but didn't they say it's supposed to be the scariest version yet? No, they never said that, so that doesn't make any sense. If this is how terrible Infinite Warfare Zombies looks, then I could only imagine how sad the multiplayer would be, which there are completely different game modes. You can tell that in Black Ops 3, so that's completely irrelevant. COD Modern Warfare Remastered will only go so far until you're just tired of it. Then what will we have to play? BO3 is garbage now with all the dumb-ass DLC melee weapons. These last few years have been getting COD's worst years ever yet, and it seems like we're getting at least one more year of it. So much hate. Battlefield 1, here I come. Okay, good for you. You gotta go play Battlefield 1? I don't care, man. Like, you can do that, but the fact that you're saying that all these Call of Duties nobody likes, that's complete bullshit. I love every one of these Call of Duties, and it's just... When I look at what we're going to have this next year, I'm getting really excited. I have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty Remastered, Call of Duty 4 Remastered. I have Black Ops 3 still to play. I have Black Ops 1 and possibly 2 if they, remaster it for Xbox One. Hopefully they will. And then I still have Battlefield 1 because, yes, I'm going to get it and probably play it like once a week. Battlefield 1, I can't wait for Battlefield 1 to not get, as played as Infinite Warfare. I feel like Infinite Warfare is going to get played more. I'm not lying. It might get more sales, Battlefield 1, but I do think Infinite Warfare is going to be played more overall. Just my opinion. And anyone else thinks Zombies font looks like the Goosebumps title? That is true, bro. That is true. So nothing can compare to the original Zombies from World at War and BO1. This just makes Zombies, in my opinion, look ridiculous. I think they're trying to attract little kids now. So first of all, I don't see a problem with it trying to attract little kids. I know it's an M-rated game, but the reason why they're trying to attract little kids is not a bad thing. A lot more kids are willing to buy Call of Duty now because a lot more kids play video games. So that doesn't really make much sense to me because it makes sense why they're doing that. So him, questioning that is just really dumb. And Zombies, yeah, this guy says Zombies has always been ridiculous. It always has. I don't see how it's never been ridiculous. It's always been. Think about it. Look at Black Ops 1. They were literally like time traveling. That is ridiculous. Time travel is a ridiculous thing that's not true. And it's never been taken itself seriously. We have a Russian walking around drinking vodka and saying, oh, my fourth wife has been bitch or whatever Nikolai says out of his ass. Freaking Dempsey talking shit. It's always been fun and just creative and different. That's what Zombies is. But all these other people complaining about it just because it's not Treyarch Zombies is just really annoying. Another reason why I quit COD. Remember when Zombies used to be Treyarch thing? Now it's Sledgehammer Treyarch and Infinity Ward. Zombies lost its spark. Thank goodness I quit buying COD. Well then, if you quit buying COD, why the fuck are you watching the trailers? I don't get it. And if you do want to watch the trailers because you just feel like it, why do you have to comment about it? And I still don't understand how Zombies is ruining any kind of a spark in Treyarch. It doesn't take anything away from Treyarch. Is that all? Okay, good. That's all the comments I took a picture of. Good, I don't want to read any more of those. Okay, I'm ending the video here. I need to go take a chill pill or something because I'm just pissed off at this community. I am actually embarrassed to play this game because of the community. How fucking atrocious the Call of Duty community is. We could be so much better. We could be supporting these games, saying it looks amazing. Hopefully we can get a World War II Call of Duty next year. We could be supportive, trying to give more ideas, trying to help them out, trying to be civilized people. But no, instead we complain and complain and complain no matter what they give us. No matter what. I know this is going to get dislikes. Because whenever I make a video on Infinite Warfare and talk good about it, I get dislikes. It's what's going to happen. But you know what? Dislike it, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I really don't. See you later. Called the community is just awful, man. It's really bad.